Hello, hi, happy Wednesday. I hope you're good. Today I'm here with another weekly what have I read this week catch up sort of thing. What I've read recently, I think is what I call them. And so the last time I talked to you, I had been probably in the middle of a lot of different things. And this week, again, I'm still in the middle of a lot of things. So I haven't completed anything that I know of. I'm almost done with 2 books. I'm at the very end of both of them and I'm midway through another, and then I am like 30% into another book and halfway through another. It's just, I'm reading so much and I just start everything, haven't completed them, getting through them bit by bit. I'm working on it. Anyway, what do I first want to talk about? Okay, so I have started my yearly reread of my favorite book of all time, and I think we all know that is Meg by Steve Alton, which if you haven't heard of Meg, I don't know where you've been on my channel. This is all I ever talk about, usually, for the most part. Giant shark, the prehistoric megalodon that is supposed to be extinct but is no longer extinct in this book at least, and it is my favorite thing to read ever, and I'm having a blast. I have so much fun rereading this book every year. It's nostalgic for me since it's my favorite book from when I was a kid. So I'm reading this. I'm over halfway through already and I'm having a good time. After I read this, I'm probably gonna watch the movie because the movie is also ridiculous, but it's so much fun. I love it. I highly recommend that book if you have not read it because it's about a killer shark killing and eating a lot of people, and that's just fun, right? It's fun. Another book that I picked up is a random one that I got from my little free library that's near my work. It's right in front of my work, and I picked this up quite a while ago and I just decided to read it a couple days ago, and that is Weekend by Christopher Pike. This is a young adult kind of horror mystery thriller, and oh my gosh, I don't like this book at all. It is absolutely ridiculous, but it's very readable at the same time. We follow these group of teenagers as they're going on a vacation in Mexico at their friend's house, their friend's parents' house, and prior to this, months and months ago, one of their friends at a party got poisoned, and now she's slowly dying and she needs a liver transplant and whatnot. But we follow them in now time where they're at this vacation house, and it looks like what happened before is slowly happening again, and you're basically trying to figure out who among this friend group poisoned that one person, and are they trying to poison that person again? Who's behind all of this? Why? Blah, blah, blah. The story itself is, I guess, interesting, but the characters are just so unlikable. They're so boring. They're so one-dimensional. They're very stereotypical too, and I don't like the way the author kind of writes females in this book, and also how he kind of like puts stereotypes on like Indians and Mexican people, and so that made me cringe a lot. But at the same time, it is very readable, and I want to see the end on, you know, who's behind this and the reason for that, and I hope it's just not, you know, basic and boring and just predictable. It seems like it's going to be predictable, but hopefully it's at least entertaining. I don't know. I haven't read Christopher Pike before, so this book is from the 80s as well, so it's very of its time, but even then, like, dang, do you really have to write people like that? I mean, they're just so unlikable. I mean, some of my favorite books have terrible characters and terrible kind of viewpoints on people like Meg, but at the same time they're at least entertaining. This is just entertaining but in a bad way. Like, I just want to throw this book at the wall. Anyway, I'm done ranting. I only have about 30 or 40 pages of this book left, so I'll let you know later on what I think in the end. Maybe I'll review it. Maybe I can have a rant review. That could be fun, or not. I don't know. I'll just end up throwing the book at the wall. Okay, what else have I read? I am also, I'm almost done with The Chill. That is one that I started reading, I believe, last week. I only have about maybe another 30 or 40 pages of that book as well, and it is so entertaining and consuming. And I think if you love a good thrilling story that has ghosts, but it's also at its center is about survival, then I think you would really like it, because it's about this town that was flooded a long time ago because they needed to put a dam, a reservoir there in order to supply people in this state with water. but a lot of people stayed in this town, so they were drowned when they built the reservoir, and the ghosts of these people are kind of out to get everyone now, and they destroy the dam and kill a bunch of people, and New York is at stake. Like, the water might flood New York, so it's very high tension, and we follow our main characters as they're trying to, you know, survive, but also figure out this mystery, and also kind of accept the fact that it's being caused by this prophecy ghost people, and it just is really good. I like it a lot. I would say that it's nothing crazy or necessarily special, but I think if you want a really good, like, fast-paced story, you might like this. So I'm almost done with that, and I'm really enjoying it. Besides that, I'm also reading a book on my Kindle that is called, well, I actually don't want to tell you. I don't think I'm going to tell you, but it is a book about dinosaurs for my dinosaur video that I'm going to be filming soon, and I'm 33% through that, and it's really good. These soldiers are in Vietnam, and they are being stalked by dinosaurs. I'm not going to tell you anything more than that, but it's very entertaining so far, and I'm enjoying it. And I mean, dinosaurs. I haven't read any more of The Count of Monte Cristo because I'm horrible, but yeah. I also have a little bit of a book haul for you. About 2 houses down from where I live, they were giving away some free books, and one of the books that was in the box that I decided to take home with me was Space Boy by Stephen McCraney's. I believe this is a graphic novel that is probably young adult, maybe children. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even know what it is about. It says Space Boy is a sci-fi drama about a high school girl who belongs in a different time, a boy possessed by emptiness as deep as space, an alien artifact, a mysterious murder, and a love that crosses light years. I don't know anything more than that, but the art inside is beautiful. It's so pretty. The fact that my neighbors were just giving this away, yes, please, thank you to my neighbors. I'm really looking forward to picking this up because I don't read enough graphic novels at all, like ever at all. It's because they're kind of expensive, and my library doesn't carry a lot of good graphic novels to just you know, take home and rent for a little bit, so I don't read a lot of them, but I would like to read more. If you have really good recommendations on graphic novels, please let me know in the description below, or comics or whatever. I don't care. I just need to read more of, you know, graphic novels. I don't know why I don't. And lastly, I was looking at my bookshelf and I realized that I had this book, and I don't think I've mentioned to you guys that I picked up this book recently. Well, it was gifted to me. Albert got this book for me because I'd been talking about it for a while, that I wanted to get it, but I couldn't bring myself to spend the money on the hardback, but then he went and treated me because he's a sweetheart. And I got this book a while ago from him, but I'm going to share it with you today, and that is Peace and Turmoil, The Dark Shores Book 1 by Elliot Brooks. Elliot Brooks is a booktuber here on YouTube, and I love her channel so much. She mainly talks about fantasy, sometimes sci-fi, young adult, and her channel is just so good. She's one of my absolute favorite channels on YouTube, and I love her reviews, I love her discussions, and she's a writer, and she wrote her own fantasy story, and this is the first book that she self-published, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if you can see how gorgeous it is because my lighting is horrible, but it's so pretty, and it's huge. It's a monster of a book. It's around 700 pages. It's so long, but I'm so excited to read this because I've always wanted to pick this up since she released it, and I just haven't had the chance. So I would really love to read this, review it, talk about it, all of that. So hopefully in the future, I don't know when, but I would really love to pick this up sometime this year, but we'll see. I don't know. My mood for reading is just all over the place. And I think that's it reading wise. I don't think I have anything else to share with you. It's a whole lot of nothing, but a whole lot of everything all at the same time. I'm reading everything and I'm not finishing anything, so I'm almost done with some books, so I'll complete some stuff soon. Yeah, but anyway, that's all I really have to say for today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let me know what you're currently reading. How was your week? Let's just chat in the comments. But I'll see you on Friday. Bye.